Yo, check this out.
Previously heard. Good Hope FM. Let's go.
Don't have a good drive.
Have a great drive.
Have a great drive with K-Easy. K-Easy. Only on Good Hope FM.
All right, when it's big, when it's massive, when it's colossal, we have to do it the right way.
They done let me out. They done called my name. They done read the 4 chapters. Now I'm back. Brick 6. I've been born again. Master, hit the switch. Igor, he's alive.
He's graced stages worldwide, locally. He's got a tier 1 visa because he's extremely talented. He's been to Australia, he's been to the UK. He's the only South African to live in the UK and not come back with an accent. That's the one and only, the iconic Loyiso Gola. How are you, bro?
What you mean, bruv? I've got the accent. You get me? You get me, bruv?
How do you get that right? You've been in the UK for years and years, but you've never come back.
I'm too grown now. If you go at 12, maybe you'll come back. Sometimes people try to fit in. I don't try to fit in. I like being a loner, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't try to. It's hard to influence me now. You can't even convince me to go to like a baby shower these days.
So you've broken the South African curse because you know that's a South African thing.
Yeah, I know.
You go
I've seen
for 3
Brew,
days.
3 days, 2 weeks, Brew come back. You get me, bruv? You're like, no, brother. My brother, you're from me just playing, relax.
Absolutely, man. Thank you for making time to link us with us here.
Thank you for having me.
All right. I'm going to kick it off like this, Loyiso Gola. And I've seen this over the years because we've actually ran into each other a number of years. I want to clear this for all the listeners. For today, for the next hour, I cannot be regarded as the tall wonder. It's Casey the tall wonder.
Oh, yeah.
For the next hour.
Oh, yeah.
I cannot be regarded as the tall wonder because Mr. Loyiso Gola is indeed taller than me.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, I thought that was obvious. I thought people were fully aware of that.
No.
I'd like to apologize for dethroning you. But I wanted, like when I heard I was doing this interview, I actually wanted to also have a moment and tell you, because I remember there was the conversation we had a couple of years, I think 2018, and you were undecided about how you were going to move in your radio career. And we had a very lengthy call back and forth. Yeah, and
Kloof
then... And I just wanted to say congratulations.
Oh, thank you, man.
You literally were like, no, I'm gonna. I mean, that conversation was private, and what you spoke about is what you're doing. And where you're sitting, that's a legendary seat.
Thank you,
That's
man.
Good Hope Drive, bro. What are you talking about?
Thank you,
what?
man. Really appreciate it.
So I just have to give you a shout out. Do you have a horn for yourself? Is there a horn? Do you guys have you any idea how many legends have sat on that chair?
Thank you,
and
bro.
you just, and you're doing it and you're owning it. So I just want to say big up to you.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah,
Really
yeah.
You've been owning stages, if I'm correct if I say from 2000, right?
No, what do you mean? Like
the year 2000.
2000. Yeah, 2000. How old was I? Yeah,
The year 2000.
Yeah, 2000.
You're probably trying to figure out how I got that number.
Because I was 17 in 2000
Exactly.
and I started when I was 17.
You started when you were 17.
I try not to remember, when you get to 40, yeah. That's how I talk these days. I'm like, because I turned 40 this year, which is like one of the best things that's ever happened. Do you know how you know you're 40?
How do you know?
If you've gone to more than 3 all-white parties in a year.
Oh, no. They've got us on a chokehold, eh?
Oh, people over 40 just be like, they just think every party, they need to tell us a dress code. Yo, man, I'm going to wear my jeans, leave me alone. You know what I mean? Like, if you've been to more than 3 all-white parties, you old. That's it. Like, I'm done with all-white parties. Don't invite me to an all-white party.
No!
Because, do you know what I mean? They seem cool in the beginning, but you're going to spill things on me. Now there's lips. No, I don't want to do that. You're grown people. Don't invite me to Halloween. Don't invite me to parties where you're telling me what to wear. I'm going to wear what I want to wear.
There we go.
Bet.
Comes into the Great Drive and makes his statements off the bat. Gola
People
is
must
in the
know.
building. So wait, let's go back. Year 2000, 23 years in the game.
23 years in the game. But I mean, 23 years, it's, like you go through different phases of careers. I mean, some of them are like you're figuring things out, and sometimes you try a different direction, and that thing really only materializes after 5 years of trying. I'm in another journey now that's taking me, you know what I mean? So the 23 years, if I were to like squeeze them together, they feel like 10.
Okay.
Yeah, I think like sometimes 6 of the years feel like 1 year.
Okay.
Because it's phases, it's not years that are important. It's phases. It's like, oh, I'm in this phase of the thing. I'm in this phase of the thing.
What phase are you in now?
I'm in multitasking phase.
Okay.
Meaning that I can do more things than stand up, which meaning that I'm allowing for more things to come into my life, and I can do the stand up. Kids can get involved now.
Are you saying you want to become a dad?
I'm saying they can get involved.
Don't be a dad.
I'm saying that the possibility of them exist, like being in the mix, is, you know, that phase is kicked in.
I'm gonna take it for what you said. If you are tuning into the Great Drive, Loyiso Gola has made it an exclusive request upon Cape Town that he is ready to be a father. You will take that high.
Oh, I mean, listen, I am ready to be a father, but choosing a person to have a kid with is going to be one of the toughest decisions I make in my life.
It's okay.
Because I also don't want to. I also don't want it to be a stressful endeavor, because I've got a lot of friends. Hey, they're baby mama drama. You're like, yo, dog, I do not wish this on anyone, dog. You know, when you're so you know, I'm not expecting things to be hunko-dory 100%, but 100% of the time.
Yeah.
But I just, you know, like a person who's reasonable. And sometimes you look at a person, you be like, that's unreasonable behavior. And also, this is my thing I always say to people: when a person's acting crazy on you, this is not their first crazy thing they've done. They've done a lot of other crazy things. You just let those crazy things slide.
I'm going to go ahead and plant the seed in your head. Write a book.
No, I'm not writing no book.
Write a book. Write a book about it.
Books are difficult.
Can I ask you something?
Yes, sir.
Are you aware that you're probably Cape Town's biggest comedic export?
Oh, I've never thought of that like that. I don't think of it like that.
I'm sort of letting you know. You've graced the Apollo. You've graced a lot of stages in Australia. There's no comedian from Cape Town who's graced as many stages as you've graced locally and internationally. Have you ever realized that?
Oh man, I've never thought of it like that. Okay, well, listen.
Today, you know.
I'm gonna percolate on that. I don't know. Yeah, okay, I guess.
Yeah.
I gotta own that.
Can I ask you something else?
Yes.
Why do you hide? Because I feel like you come to Cape Town and you are hiding from the world.
Because listen.
So you do hide.
I do hide. and listen, the reason I hide is because when I'm in Cape Town, I'm at home. My mom makes a plate. She's like, yo, there's food in it. So I'm chilled, and I ride my bicycle. I hike. I go on very specific hikes or whatever. But people sometimes want a lot of you. Like the other day, I was cycling, and then the dude was at the traffic lights, and he says, "Can I have a picture?" I said, "This is the worst time to have a picture." The dude says, "Brother, I'm gonna pull up with here." And I'm like, "No, dog, you can't have a picture. This is like not the right time to have a picture." So you're right. I do kind of hide. But if you see me on the street, but it's also like for me, I don't think. For me, it's how people approach. Think of a famous person like a Hot Hans. Like if you're trying to talk to a really hot girl, you gotta think about everything you wanna say.
Okay.
Like if you go up to a hot girl and be like, I've met you before somewhere where I was wondering. No, you have to be confident. Hi, Loyiso. Hi, man. I love your stuff. Can I take a picture in and out?
Done.
And just be confident about it.
Yeah.
But what I don't generally like is if someone's like, are you Loyiso? Are you the comedian from it? Then I'm like, dog, I only confirm my identity to the police. Like if you're not a policeman, I'm not confirming my identity to you unless you are delivering something to my house.
Absolutely.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's confidence for me. So sometimes it's like, because people want to interact with you all the time.
Yeah.
Just do it confidently. The same with everything. If you're at a job interview, be confident. If you're talking to a hot hands, be confident. If you're talking to a famous person, just be confident.
There we go. Loyiso Gola in the building, ready on the Great Drive. We got him for some time. If you have any questions, 071-286-0639. Be confident with your questions. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, just be confident, man. Just
all right.
Even if you're saying something stupid, be confident.
We're going to connect and get to know more and what he's doing in Cape Town. Keep it locked on.
The Great Drive with K-Easy.
The Great Drive with K-Easy. So fun and it just makes me happy. The best shows to take you home.
Exclusive to Good Hope FM.
Mr. Gola in the building. If you are just joining us, it's the Great Drive, Good Up FM, Cape Town's original summer radio station. I want to go to the WhatsApp line quickly and just throw some questions at you that have come through. 071-286-0639.
Go.
I'm sure this is a question you get quite a bit. Chances of another Pure Manate show with the old cast?
Dude, those people are old, bruh. Yo, like, Pure Manate is like, we stopped in 2000. That's been 19 years. Listen, forget that thing. I'm sure you, since Pure Manate ended, you've done a lot of things with your life. Continue with those things. Forget Pure Manate. I mean, I saw Joey the other day. He's in a Netflix movie, and people are doing such different things.
Yeah.
We haven't been in the same room together in like 15 years. It's hard. It's like a hard thing. Riyadh is building the Wu-Tang Clan there at his house.
All right.
He's got like, everyone is just doing different things, so I don't think that'll ever happen again. I think we might have like maybe a reunion show, like a sketch. I don't know, but I don't think so.
Here's a question for you.
Go ahead.
Perfect circumstances. You've got the money, you've got the resources, you've got all the connections in the world. Now you have the opportunity to tour the world with two specific comedians of your choice.
Yeah.
Who do you share the stage with worldwide? Anyone in the world, dead or alive?
It's so crazy. Like, I hate like sharing stages.
Yo!
It's weird, not in a bad way. It's like, like what's so weird, it's like even now, because I do the show, I'm doing the show, and I do, like the show I'm doing in Cape Town, it's like an hour. It's like an hour and a bit, and I just come on, no opening act, nothing fancy, and I just talk to them. I always feel like comedians sometimes can take the rhythm of your show a bit off.
Ooh.
Like you can't. It's like if I said to you, "Hey, K-Easy, I'm trying to talk to that girl over there,"
Yeah.
and then I say, "Go talk to her first for 10 minutes, and then I'll come." It doesn't work like that. Just be there. If she hates you, she hates you. You know what I mean? You gotta like. I like if the audience hate me, I like converting them to like me. If they hate an idea, so I don't like sharing stages. I don't like.
That's a great justification.
I also don't like I remember I did a tour in the UK in 2021, and I think 21 dates in 1 month, and my agent was like, do you want to go on the road with them? Then I'm like, yeah, I'm going to have to sit with this person backstage. I'm going to have to talk to them while this is, you know what I mean? And because I get so I get so in the zone.
You don't like people?
I love people. I just don't like it. I just don't like interacting too much when it comes to stand-up.
All right.
Especially when it's about to happen. So I can tell you which acts I would like to see. Like I'd always want to see a Chappelle show. I always want to see Chris Rock, but like I wouldn't want to tour with them. It's weird. Like, would
you call yourself a method comedian? Because from what I'm hearing with regards to how you...
No, I'm less method, but I'm more like, I want my space. Like, so for me, I'm not like a lot of guys. If they like when I'm doing stand, I'm on autopilot.
Okay.
Method, the way I understand method performances, is like you assume a role and you just carry it through.
Okay.
No. If I'm sad, I can still do a good show.
All right.
Where I can still do a good show, even if you could murder a baby in front of me and be like,
we're not
I would do the show. I'm just saying if it happened.
We're not gonna murder babies.
I'm joking. I'm just talking if it did happen. Murder a puppy.
There we go. We're not gonna murder puppies.
Oh man. I'm just trying to say, listen, all I'm trying to say, if something horrendous happened,
okay,
I'd still be able to do a show.
I hear you. Okay. But let's take the babies and the puppies out.
I know. This is like people are driving with their kids. I'm like, no one's gonna murder a baby. No. So the question is to the audience: if something happened to you, are you still coming? No, I'm trying. If something bad happens to your show, can you still go to work? Who's unprofessional now? But yeah, so I don't know. Maybe I am antisocial, and what I'm figuring out is that the older I'm becoming, the grumpier I am.
Here's a question, and this is off having engaged you a number of years. I think, would you say there's a difference between the shy and you're a quiet guy in nature?
Quiet, yeah.
Who do you become on the microphone? Because it happened in the studio. When the microphone goes on and you switch on, who is that guy?
That's me. I'm not an introvert, no extrovert. I'm both. I accommodate both. It's like when people say I'm always myself. I'm like, you're not always yourself.
Yeah.
You're not the way you are with your friends is not the way you are with your mom and your gran.
All right.
So you're not always yourself. Because if you were, you'd be like, yo, to your gran, and she'd be like, who the hell is yo? You understand what I'm saying? So you're not really. So you. As human beings, we adapt to the environment.
There we go.
We're live. We're doing press. I'm on drive time. I'm good up. Why would I
be the chilled, quiet guy?
You know what I mean? I gotta. You know what I mean? Like this is prime time, bro. What do you mean?
I got you. Switched on.
Yeah.
And we're gonna take that switched on because we got unpopular opinion with you today on the Great Drive. We're gonna see what you agree or disagree with. Don't worry.
Oh, bet. Yeah, I like that.
It's a safe space. We got your headlines on the way. Loyiso Gola exclusively on the Great Drive. Jace, how many days are we away from Christmas? 13? 13, 12 days?
So 12.
12 days away from Christmas. Do you do Christmas gifts, Loyiso?
When I was younger, yeah, my parents used to give me gifts, and
what's the dopest gift you got?
There was a New Zealand and South Africa test match, and my parents got me the whole 5-day
tickets.
Yeah, like because it was a 5-day game.
Yeah,
and then I just went there for 5 days.
Wow, and
that was a good gift.
You didn't strike me as a cricketer.
I hate it now.
Why do you hate cricket now?
Like it's yo, bro. Where do you think I have this time? Like, where do you? On what planet do I have like a full day to watch a sport? Like, yo, be like, chill. When you're a teenager, it makes all the sense in the world. You're looking for things to do. But now you're like, I gotta sit there the whole time. And also, why am I yelling? Why is Brew yelling? Why don't you just ask the umpire? Like, yo, bro, was that going to? Why am I? That does not make any sense to me. And also, I don't get it. I don't like it. And also, they don't look cool. Like their clothes don't look cool. They're not cool in they don't have cool images. None of the cricketers are cool to me.
Wow.
Do you know what I mean? Like basketballers are cool.
Oh, hold on.
Footballers are cool. Cricketers is like, yo, man.
Temba Bavuma from like your hood.
What?
Temba Bavuma.
Yeah, but I never met him in my hood. I'm sure in the hood they probably punched him in the face. Who's this goofy kid? Boom. No, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I cricket and rugby for me, 0, bro.
Really?
It does nothing for me.
I'm gonna say this as a friend and as someone who's interviewing you on the Great Drive. Yeah. I'm gonna say this to you today. This is not the year to not be into rugby.
Dude, let me tell you. I mean, I told this story in one podcast. There's a barber I go to in Obs.
Yeah.
I go to this barber all the time. There's always a dude sitting there, chilling there, minding his own business. I'm chilling. Then I'm like, yo, man, okay, cool. This dude. The last time I remember chilling with this dude, he said to me, yo, we just ordered a Gatsby, don't leave. But it's a guy, we chill like this. Then one day I'm watching the celebration of the rugby. I'm like, no, man, this is the brew from the barber shop.
Yeah.
It was Damien Willemsen.
Wow.
I had no idea who he was. I was just lamming with him. We were talking stuff. They're listening to whatever music. I'm putting them onto the music I listen to.
Yeah.
We sit there for hours talking nonsense. I had no idea. I have no interest in rugby.
I'm gonna buy you a rugby jersey. It's my Christmas gift.
I mean, that thing will end up in the fireplace.
Oh.
In the fireplace. Like, listen, if you want to keep my fire going, by all means. But and it's fine. It doesn't make me less patriotic. It doesn't. I'm just not into sport. It's the same like you're not into squash. You don't know you don't know. You're not into tennis in that way either.
No.
Right. Like so you wouldn't know like Colin Monsey. He was like Colin Monsey, Cape Town kid, who was a top 10 juniors player.
I'll take that.
You didn't know that because you're not into tennis. Why do I have to know rugby?
All right.
I have no idea. You can win all you want. I don't care.
Loyiso Gola. Live on the Great Drive. It's time for Unpopular Opinion. You can decide if you agree or disagree.
Okay, cool.
Unpopular opinion number 1. These are just jokes. The world has become too soft. Everyone needs to relax.
Listen, the thing about comedy was when you do stand-up, you run the risk of offending. So don't be surprised when people are offended.
Okay.
That's it for me.
Okay.
It's like, so you are going to offend some people, but don't be shocked by it. And I don't think it's like that. I think people can say whatever the hell they want to say. What they don't have a say on is the consequences of the thing they're going to say.
All right.
Yeah.
In the same breath, don't you feel if you are paying a ticket to watch a comedy show, you are running the risk of being offended?
Yes.
So
Absolutely.
take the offense because you signed up for it.
Absolutely. Listen, I think people just need to toughen up, man. Like, I grew up on
So you agree?
and also I don't think, in terms of I can't say what I want to say.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a truth.
Okay.
I think I can say whatever the hell I want to say. Like, that's not we don't live in, like, I don't know, what's a place where people don't have, I'm trying to think of
Russia.
No, yeah, I mean, wherever. Russia, okay, let's say Russia. I can say whatever I want to say. Everything comes as a consequence. It's the same if you say, you can't say whatever the hell you want to say on radio.
No, I can't.
It will have it. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I get
So
you.
yes, it's almost it's similar things.
So you agree with the unpopular opinion?
It's complicated, but yes.
All right, he agrees. Unpopular opinion number 2. A lot of up-and-coming comics care more about being right than being funny.
I disagree. I think they care more about social media than being funny.
You know what?
I think
We're running out of time because you opened up another can of worms. And you know exactly what kind of worms
but
you opened.
it's I don't think it's a comic thing. It's like, things happen and then they change things, and then it's things that we didn't anticipate. For instance, the fact that the world has become a more circular place, meaning that no one goes to church anymore.
Yeah.
It's made the R&B horrible.
Oh, wow.
Because all the good singers, think of the top 10 vocalists: Mariah Carey, Luther Vandross,
Whitney Houston.
They all sang in church
That's crazy.
as kids.
That's crazy.
And then what is the significance of singing in church is like you have to make the people feel a certain way.
Beautiful.
Whereas now you don't have to. And if you look at the NBA, no one plays as hard a defense as they used in the 90s.
Wow.
It's because no one wants to get crossed over and end up in the internet.
There we go.
And so it's like it's all these things have just these weird consequences that happen. You know what I mean?
All right. I'll take that. One last unpopular opinion.
Why is there like a silence?
Because you don't have your headphones on. There's a sound effects playing.
Oh, bet. Okay, my bad.
I have to do it again now.
Because in my brain it's like, why is it silent? Why is he licking his lips as well? Why is there silence and why is he licking his lips?
Last unpopular opinion for today. You can agree or disagree. The worst thing you can ask a comedian is to tell a joke.
Oh, that's the worst thing. Oh my days. I've turned down radio interviews where they've given me an ultimatum: either gonna tell a joke on air or you. I'm like, come on, man, that's like the most childish thing. So I appreciate you guys not making me do that, but yeah, that opinion I agree with.
No, man, you know what? We appreciate you for taking time. I know that you're a very, very busy man. Got a show that's going to be going on from the 15th of December, going crazy as per usual. Good to have you.
From the 15th, so I'm running for a whole month from the 15th of December to the 15th of Jan, and I'm at the Homecoming Center. Tickets on Quicket. Pull up. It's going to be cool. The first 2 nights are almost sold out, so I think good luck if you're trying to find tickets on that day, but there's plenty of tickets because I'll be here the whole month.
Absolutely, man. Great to have you, man. It's great to see you. I mean, I run into you quite.
Yeah.
You know,
good to see you, man.
We have a saying here on the Great Drive: greatness is something you practice every single day, and continue to go out there and be great. Loyiso Gola, I appreciate you, man.
It's very hard to be great if you are lactose intolerant. If you're trying to be great and then milk is like, stop it.
Loyiso Gola exclusively on the Great Drive.
Feel it. For more, tune in to goodhopefm.co.za.
It's all you need.